Yeah, I'd say first off, thanks so much to our great fans, our students. The atmosphere in here was unbelievable. Obviously disappointed that we didn't deliver a better product, but credit to Belmont and Coach Bird for a great win. And we got to move it forward and get ready for Saturday.
I think the stat that jumps out automatically is points in the paint. Belmont with 52 to Yale's 22. What made them so hard to challenge?
Well, I think the big fella down there, he can score with either hand. He's great at creating angles. He really was able to wedge us inside and get a lot of layups and finish plays. And he's a tough cover because as the season's gone on, he's really improved as a passer. When you go down in double, he had 6 assists to just 1 turnover. And then on our offensive end, we just struggled to finish plays. I thought we got to the rim some. We were 6 of 22 on layups, which is a good number to get there. But we came into the game top. I think we were like 7th or 8th in the country in 2-point percentage, and we really had a hard time finishing plays at the basket. And credit to them, for their defense around the goal.
When you guys did get to the basket and got some free throws, 18 for 28 from the charity stripe, do you feel like that was a big critical miss tonight?
Well, they were some critical misses. I thought, we really were blessed. I mean, we played as poor as we could play in the first half, and you come in and you're only down 7, and you're right there. You've still got an opportunity because we were able to defend the 3-point arc in the first half. Then every time we got it to 4 or 5, we couldn't ever make the big shot or convert at the free throw line in those opportunities. And then I believe it was right there at 4, a couple loose ball opportunities. They knocked down back-to-back threes to push it to 10, and we never really got another opportunity to get back in the game from there.
They shot almost 70% in the second half. Was that just better execution for them? Worse defense for you guys? What do you think the difference?
I'm sure when we go back and look, it'll be a combination of the two. I mean, obviously 1 of 14 from 3 in the first half, 6 of 8 in the second. So they stepped up and knocked down some shots, and then, we just didn't have an answer from Mizinski. I mean, he dominated the game at that end of the floor, not only with his scoring but his passing, and that's kind of how we try to play too. We try to be very balanced, score from in close, make some open threes, and we weren't able to do it tonight.
After Ja went down with that ankle injury, I thought he had trouble kind of finishing at the rim. Do you feel like his confidence started to waver a little bit just because of the injury?
Well, I don't think it has anything to do with confidence. Obviously, he was hurting. I think it speaks to his toughness and his competitiveness that he wanted to keep trying and trying to will our team back into the game. But again, he's an unbelievable player, and I want him being aggressive, attacking the basket at all times. And we just got to get him in his rehab tonight and in the morning, and get him ready to go this weekend.
Any clarity on what even happened? It obviously went up for a rebound, ankle.
Yeah, he said he landed on his foot and rolled his ankle pretty good, so he was sore and hurting. But like I say, really tough kid, winner. He'll bounce back.
You guys started out at the gate good, 2 threes almost immediately, but then 8 minutes went by before you got in again. What was the thought process?
Well, I think the first thing was obviously Ja going out of the game with the injury, and then we just didn't execute well offensively, and that's on me. That's my responsibility. I think Belmont does a good job defensively of trying to get the ball to stick on one side of the floor, and I think we fell into that trap some there. We didn't get enough ball reversal, and then when we did get downhill and attack the basket, we just really struggled to finish. Credit to Darnell. I thought he bounced back well in the second half. He had 4 pretty easy opportunities there in the first that he wasn't able to finish. Comes back and played really well in the second half to finish with 14 and 13. But again, that's my responsibility. We'll learn from it, and you can't let one loss turn into 2. So, I love our team. Nothing changes there. We're in a good position. We'll get better tomorrow and prepare for Saturday night.
I thought they did a good job keeping you all out of transition and kind of limiting the half-court game tonight. Did you feel the same way, and maybe how were they able to do that?
Well, in the second half, they were able to do that because we couldn't get stops. You know, when you shoot 60 whatever percent that they were from the floor, you're always taking the ball out of the net. There's not going to be any transition. And, you know, that's been a strength of ours all season long. To do that, you have to get stops. You have to be able to rebound and get out. And they had a good plan in transition as well. But, you know, like I say, I mean, we can sit here and analyze it all we want. You know, credit to them. Out-coached us, played better than us tonight, and give them all the credit. We'll learn from it and get ready to go on Saturday.
Do you have any comment on Rick Byrd's 700th win? I saw where you presented him with the game ball.
Yeah, just congratulations. I mean, that's an amazing deal. To coach that many games and how many years he's done it. Obviously, you know, disappointed we didn't win. But I have a lot of respect for Coach Byrd, and you know, I've learned a lot as a coach studying him through the years. And so I congratulate him. You know, it's a tremendous honor, and you know, like I say, we'll learn from tonight's defeat and move our program forward.